Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Sorry I said that so fast. I was trying to press my timer on. I'm in Australia and raining here today. So here today now we're going to do some circle work, make some more circles. Now this is our last week's circle that we did, circles. I think I did show you that one, and I'm sure I showed you that one part. I did part of each one so I could show you. Today I'm not going to do that because I think I'm going to be able to do this all in one video, I hope. Now, so today I've decided that I'm going to make something. We're going to make something today because I said to people are going to say, what am I going to do with them? Well, look, these ones here, I'm sure I'll find something, but today we can do it on a piece like this. So we can make a needle book, okay? So if we use this for the cover, okay, so you got that there, you can use this part in then there to put in some more felt, which I will definitely show you how to do that to make up your needle book out of it, okay? And the other things as well, we'll use them for something too, so it won't be just wasted, or you can just keep them as a reference, okay? So I've been cutting out a few circles this morning. I don't know if it's quite, oh yeah, they are as big. I didn't know if they were quite as big as what I did last week, but that one is. So I've got just a few different colours. I've got some small ones. I have some chenille thingies. Well, that's what they feel like and look like, but they're probably fake. That's probably fake. That's probably fake. This one, it could be, yeah, it's like a wool stuff. They're like wool things. But I'm going to use some of those today, or one of them. And we're going to put so we need a piece of felt, or whatever you're using, it doesn't matter. The felt's nice, so this is 6 inches. So when you fold it over, 6 inches by 4 inches, and I didn't even measure it, but that's not a bad size, I suppose. So I'm just going to trim a tiny bit off the end of this for you. Right, so that'll look good, okay. Now we want to pick out what colour we want to use. I do like to go with a lot of neutral colours, but I'm thinking I'm going to do this with the greens and that today. But then I have these two that I want to put on here, so we're going to have to find something that's going to go with what we've got, aren't we? We need to find something that's going to go with what we've got to use. Right. Okay, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Them colours together, they look really neat. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I've put this over far enough. So it's not going to be in that part, it won't be coming over that part. You can take it up the top a little bit or bring it down the bottom. Maybe you could do it, if you did it there, then you could write needle book and put it there, so this can keep your needles in. So all you need to do the needle book with too is more felt, that's all. And I'll just show you that I've got some white here somewhere. I don't know why I'd be putting the white in, but I thought I might put white in there. This is very thick, this one. The needles just go through it so good, you know, so you just need a couple of pages, like, you probably only need to put one page in besides that bit. It's up to you what you do with it. But anyway, so I've got that sorted, and I'm going to put a tiny bit of, I'm going to go with a bit of glue today, right? It's not going to affect it in any way whatsoever. I have put a bit of glue on something else just to try to see what happened, because I don't want it to move off centre, because I'm actually making something. I didn't want it to move away. Now that's got a bit lumpy there in a part of it, didn't it? It's got a bit lumpy. Okay, righto. Spread out a bit. So I will be sewing that, but that's not going to interfere at all, okay, when I sew on that. So there you go. Just put a little bit of glue on, and that keeps it in place while you do your rest. Now, I don't know how good I am at making a round circle, but it's not too bad. Right here. Now, where do I start? I probably would want to put this piece in the centre first, I think. Yes, because when I put this bit on, I want to know how much room it's going to take up. It might be too thick. I might try the blue one. Oh, that's a shame. It's not the same colours are not working. Maybe that one. Because that one is too thick, this orangey one, isn't it? It's way too thick. We're couching today, okay. We're going to be couching this down onto here. around there. It's look pretty cool. Bit of glue on this bit, only a tiny bit. You don't want too much. Just want it to stay in the place that you're putting it for a minute. Okay. There we go. Right. Probably we'll do the outside first, just to keep it all in place, I guess. Righto. Now, what colour will we use for the outside? I'm going to use this blue in here, and I want to have that couched down with maybe orange. Maybe orange. Do you think orange is good or not? Box of stuff here is going to fall on top of me. I hope not. You're not going to be able to see that very plain. You need something thicker. Oh, gee. I actually need something thicker this time. Try not to have too thick a pieces. Where did I put the ones that I didn't think I could use because they were too thick? I've got this one here, but the colour you can't see. It's not a colour. At least you can see it. Must be some here. Oh, yes, look at this. Here we go. It's very dull, isn't it? Very dull. How about that? That's better? Okay. So we've got some of that then. This box here. Get this out of the cotton. Geez, I've got a mess here. No, it's not a mess. It's just really good stuff all wound up together. That's what it is. Okay, so I'll do the outside first though. So around the outside I'm going to put a bit of orangey colour. I think, yeah, that'll look good. Will I use that one or something a bit heavier? Just because it's... Sorry about this. Should have had the plan already. This will work. This will look nice. I've got some here, but I don't think this is thicker. And it's it's about the same thickness. It's very bright. We might just not have too much thread. Righto. Now your needle needs to be the same size as your cotton, so the cotton will follow through after it. You can use whatever sort of needle you like as long as it's sharp, and like I said, the cotton will follow through behind it because the hole that the needle makes, then the cotton fits through it. Okay. Right, now around the edge of this we're going to do I'll do a chain stitch, hopefully I can do it so it's going from this side to this side. So I'll do my chain stitch around there, so you're sort of sewing it on in a way that it's covering the whole edge of it. Now can you see what I'm doing? Very good. Maybe I should put it up closer, but then it's then I'm going to make sure I stay in the spot, don't I? I need to be in the right place if I do that. Just make sure you don't pull it too tight or have it too loose, because then your little bits will be it won't be all the same size. As it is, they're not quite now because I've started to do it a bit smaller. So I probably should try not to do that. So try and get a piece of the bottom piece of fabric here, as well as the top fabric here, in the whole thing. You know, like, make sure you're picking up a bit of each of it to go around here. A bit of each. Around there. I mean, that's try and be as level as we can. I'm going down in through the bottom green and coming up through the top green one. Don't pull it too tight, Sonya. Don't want it to be too tight. And the top one. So this is a chain stitch. Don't know if I've actually done... Oh, yes, I did a chain stitch around the one I did last week. I did a chain stitch around that, and I didn't remember that, so I just seen it. Sorry. But we'll get other things as well, you know, because sometimes you might have to use a stitch you've already used, and I never seen that there. I just seen it just now. I thought, oh, I'll chain stitch this, and I didn't realise it. That's not sticking very good. It's all right. We'll stitch it down in a minute. We're going to do some couching on this one, and probably some other stitches as well, I hope. We'll get plenty of time to do it. I'm a bit late getting started today. I had a friend come to visit for a minute, which turned out to be longer than a minute, but that's okay. We're all good. We have to speak to people. We cannot not talk, and we can talk. So, okay, Sonia, that's twisted, is it? You do not want it to twist because that's not good. Won't look right if it's twisted up. I'm going to have to take it back. I'm not going to leave that like that. That's not going to look good. Don't keep pulling it, Sonia. Okay, you got that one up. Go through there. Okay. Now pull that down like so. Now to save me thread, I'm going to have to thread it anyway. I was going to take it through the back and get a bit more cotton because I didn't get enough cotton that time. I'm using a pearly cotton that is actually a crochet thread. I'm a bit of trouble here with this bit, aren't I? Yeah, that's not right either. Goodness me. He's twisted, that's why he doesn't want to do this. If I turn it like that and just push it down through there, go through that part. So there's lots of good different things you can do with this, eh? Been doing a lot of embroidery, I have. It's nearly on every video this week, I think. Okay. So, I'm going to end this off. I'll go back through, stitch through that bit. Not right through your work, don't go right through your work. Okay, now... bit further to go. That's all right, we're doing fine. We're just right on time, I think, for this. You go over there. You'd make bookmarks with these on them. They're pretty, and they're good for learning. It's a good way to learn to do the embroidery thread, all these in threads, the embroidery stitches. It's a good way to learn to do them all, you know, a few at a time, and make something pretty as you're going along. You know, it's good for you. I think it is, and I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to keep the. Is this the same colour? No, it's not. Look at that. Sonya, you're putting a different colour on there, look. I can only just see that it is, but it is. So let's get it off there, quick. Oh dear. Yeah, so it's good to learn these. Not much difference in the colour, but they are different. And then you can either keep going and make a great big thing, or whatever you fancy doing, I suppose. Good to use for crazy patchwork and everything, these stitches. Now let's try this again, Sonia. I thought I might have another piece of that cotton still through there, have I don't know. Okay, that's better. Be nothing worse than you get all the way around there and then realise it was the wrong colour. you know, if you're knitting something and you put the wrong colour dye lot there, that's not good. You don't want to be doing that either, do you? It can make you cry, it would. If you was working away and you got the wrong thing. Anyway, I only done one stitch, didn't I? And I could see that it was wrong, so that was good. I hope everybody's having fun doing these and having good crafting time. I love to read your comments about what you think. I really do. Makes me feel like I'm more, I don't know, I know he's a bit better, you know what I mean? This probably sounds silly, but, you know, we sort of, you know, a lot about me, and I'd say so if you listen to me yabber on all the time. And I just like to see your comments and see what you think, and then when I'm talking here to Big Piece of Work, I can imagine that you're out there watching me, sort of thing, if you understand what I mean. Ever since I joined that there, that's just gone skew-whiff on me, hasn't it? Something, yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Now we fixed him. And whatever you do, it's, you know, it's best not to give up. If you can't handle it, just go away from it for a little while and come back. You know, you just got to do that. Just go for a little while and come back. So I could have managed that a bit better, so I've had the right amount of stitches around there. This here's not going to sit properly for me. It's just determined not to, isn't it? I'll keep poking at it till it stays there. Okay, so now that's that bit done. Now all I did was just use use my glue pot to draw around today. I was very lazy today. I just got my glue pot and just drew around that. So, and then I used the little glue pot to draw around some of the little ones. And a little spray bottle that I got here, so it wasn't anything too technical. Okay, so now I want to put on this piece of fluffy stuff. I don't know, do I want the pink? No, the pink's too thick, isn't it? No, wait a minute, I've got to do my middle circle first. What did I have in the middle? Does anybody remember that there? Alright. Okay, so what if I used, so that'll go good with the blue. These colours will go really good together, I think. I believe they will. Okay, now, to do this, I'm a bit concerned about how I'm going to get this. It will go through. It's just a matter of me being, let me see. Oh, now I've got somebody at the door. Hubby's going to answer that. I got a parcel. Oh, it could be me little iron. Oh my God, it could be me little iron. Oh, hubby could have me little iron. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something he bought. He's not bringing it in. Hang on. Is he coming in here? Okay. No. Oh dear. I thought it was me iron. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not me iron, is it? He looked in here. What is it? Deliver to Sonya Stepto. I wonder what this is. That couldn't possibly be me iron. This box is huge. What's this? I better read it. You're kidding me. This box has got me iron in it. Is this big, look. It's huge. And I bought a mini iron. Oh, I love this paper. I think they sent me the wrong thing. This is not a mini iron. This is, goodness gracious me, what have I got? Now I'm wrecking the box. Look at this paper, isn't this cool? Wow, I've never got nothing from that before. It's the biggest parcel for the smallest thing. There it is. It's here. Oh my goodness me. Look, it's there. There it is. Oh wow. Look at this paper. And they put it in a box. You see the size of the box? It's over a foot square. Oh wow, look at this. I had to get it because my other one was just weird. Where you plugged it in, it was just weird. Can we unwrap it? Because this plug C is on this side, where my other one is. The little one I had was on this side here. Isn't it lovely? Oh dear, it's lovely. Let me get it out. Do you mind if I stop this and have a look? I'm sure you don't mind. It's a mini iron in a great big box. Hubby opened it because he thought it was his, because I thought it was a parcel to him. I don't know if I've bought him anything just lately, but I can never get into these things. But I will, as you can well see. Oh my goodness me. When I seen this one with other ladies using these, I thought, oh, I want one so bad. And the only reason I got it was because my other little one has his cord on the wrong side for me, because maybe it's all right for somebody that's left-handed, but it's not any good for me because it kept getting caught and everything. My goodness me, the cord will reach over to Bathurst. Look at that, the little thing. Oh dear, look, this is instructions. I'm sure I don't need those. I mean, I'm not very good at ironing, but you know. And because I'm, well, see, because I was a VIP person, right? If you become a VIP person, and I have been for a long time, it doesn't actually say here, but they were like $90 something, but I got it for $60 something because if you're a VIP customer, you get a big lot of money off it. It was nearly $27 or $30 off it. Look at that, isn't this gorgeous? Isn't it? It's a dear little pet. Oh dear, I really like that. What's this here for? So you can put your cord in? Huh? I would have thought that what it was, but anyway, look at this. I'll be able to iron. Isn't that cute? And now we've got here some controls. It tells you how to work that. There's maximum. There's must be is that a puffing? Oh, a steamy thing, is it? Doesn't have water though, does it? I don't know. I don't think so. Maximum. Maybe I'll have to read it about it. Surely not. What did it tell me about it anyway? Don't think it told me about it anywhere. This is just a picture. Oh, hang on. It says mini iron removes wrinkles from almost any fabric. It has got a water tank. Where's the water tank? It must be in the top here, or it could be in the bottom. Where do I fill that up at? Okay. I got nothing. That might be. It says water tank. Heats up quickly in 30 seconds. Variable temperatures. Non-stick foot thingy here. Yep, one of those. Touch steam control. And it measures 13 centimetres by 9 centimetres by 9 centimetres. And has a 1-year warranty. Well, I'll have to keep my little thing with that, but it's all good on it's in the internet, so isn't this cool? I better get back to me sewing. And look, it wraps around here like this, people. That's where your cord goes. The other one had the cord that come off it as well, which wasn't a good idea, but I've got it out in the other room, and I'm going to, well, I don't think I'll be using it for a while because I want to play with this one first. I suppose I could give somebody my other one because like I said, it's the cord's going out the wrong side. And I'd imagine when that comes around there, I could clip that on there. Is that what that says on the picture? Yeah, look, see? It shows me that that clips in there if I wound it up properly. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? I'm not going to lose it in my mess. Oh, thank you everybody for watching. So I've showed you that, okay. Oh, isn't he cute? What am I going to do with him? There's nowhere to put it down. I'll put it in the box that I'm going to use in a minute. There you go. Sit there now. That's nice. There you go. Right. So I've still got my good old one. Oh, here's the manual. That's a good idea, isn't it, if I look at this later? Yes. Well, it might show me how to fill it up with water. Let me see. But that's what this is what the little drink bottle's for. This little business here. Storage using an iron. Safety. 7 is the water tank. Oh, okay. It's under here. Look. Look at that. So that doesn't disappear. They got it stuck in there. Brilliant. Look, you put it in there and it tells you how much is in, I think. 9. The water tank is the steam knob. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's really cool. Love it. Love it. And then even though when they're on special, you know, you probably get it cheaper still. But I think it's, to me, it's worth it. It's for what I do, and I'm doing a lot of sewing now, so, and the crazy quilting too. I would have loved to have been using it more often then. So now I've threaded this chenille stuff. You can use whatever you want to. I was going to put a bit of this cotton round, but it would have taken me a while because I wanted more than one row, and then I had to make sure that I kept them in line. So if you want to get a piece of wool or something like that, you could do this. There's a fair size hole in the back of this needle here, so hopefully this should come up through here. Hopefully. It might not. If I make a hole with that, it will come through. If I give it a bit of a tug. No, yeah, right, yes, good, no, yep. Come on. I've only got to get it through one time. I'm not going to be sewing with it. Right, it's got that bit through. Come on. You can do this, Sonya. You got a piece of it through. Maybe I can't do it. Okay, righto. We'll back up. We'll have to actually cut it off because I don't think I can back up. Righto, so that won't work. Well, that's best that we know. So we'll have to use this other thread. But what I'm going to do is, I've got a big hole there now, but that's all right because I'm going to use it for this next bit. I'm going to use that hole anyway when I'm putting this round here. Is this the piece that's supposed to be stuck there? Yeah, too. I'm going to put a bit more glue on that and put it back down. Because I can't actually sew anything on that until I see how much is going around the edge and what that bit's going to look like first. I've got to look at that bit first. So I've got this one here. Okay, right, so I can use this. Actually, I was going to use this to couch it, wasn't I? To couch whatever it was that I was putting around there, but I can use this for going around. Okay, like that. I'll just lay it down like that. Righto. Now, I'll cut it off. I'll make, I've got 3 thicknesses. I've got 3. They should fit through that hole, shouldn't they? Even if we've got to put one through at a time, we will have to do that, I suppose. And come through the back again. And that went through easier. That's better. That's better. Right. Now, hold on to that. There. And while we put this around here, and wonder if I need to go twice around. Because you really got to lay it down first. Unless I do it flat. Oh, that's all right. That'll look nice. Righto. I'm going to leave that. Oh no, I'll let it out. I'll let it go. I need to have a nice colour now to put these down around there with. A nice colour. A nice colour. How about the purple? But I want to be able to see it. And that's only just visible. Only just visible. How about this one? It's a bit darker. That's not too bad. I'm a bit funny about what colours me. I like my colours to be right, you know. That's it. That's the colour we're going to use. That's him. Alright, now I've got a big... No, don't use that. That's a big needle. We need this one here. We're going to thread this. Because this will go through here really nicely, hopefully. If it threads through like that, it should work. Come on. No, I need to try this one. Okay. Now, right. So, I'm going to put this against there a bit, and we're going to come up. I want to come up against the pink, I think. So I'm right there against that pink, and then I'm going to put that down. I might leave this flat, so I'll go down there. Don't pull it too tight, like that. Okay, come up against the pink, right fair next to it. Don't go under it or anything, just put it or through it, because that'll ruin your, you know, your idea. Over there. Oh, there now. So I've got to be careful. I've got these other bits hanging on the back here still. I'm going to cobble it all up too much. I'm going to cut that off, that bit. Well, actually, that's going to hold that in there, what I've done, won't it? It'll hold it down. Back down in through there. So I'm only doing them like maybe that's not, maybe a quarter of a centimetre maybe, or a quarter of an inch, quarter of an inch centimetre. I don't know which one to talk in, because I do know a bit about both, a lot about the inch as well. Most of I learnt, and the rest of it I'm just learning as I go along here. Still these days I'm still learning it, because of the year I left school they started teaching that. They started teaching centimetres. Oh dear. Oh, I'm so pleased I got that little. I only ordered that iron yesterday, and there was a thing on the. I looked at the tracking thing today, and it said it was coming Monday. So that is really good, fast delivery, because I'm sure it come from Penrith, was it? I think it was Penrith. Where's my thing here? If you're in Australia, you'll know. Nope, doesn't say that on there. On this piece of. I can't believe I got this joint box. I cannot believe they sent me this joint box. Doesn't say where I got it from, but that's where it said it was, so I don't know. Maybe it was from Forbes, and that's just across the road. Oh well, about 20 minutes drive away, but I can't get over there to Spotlight. But this was supposed to be come from the Spotlight's online thing, so it must have been. But anyway, I do love the wrapping stuff. Oh, did you see that wrapping stuff? That paper, that's awesome. I got two really good things in one today, didn't I? I did. I also got my ticket so I can buy a lottery ticket. I got a ticket so I can go and gamble now. I pay $2 for a lottery ticket occasionally when I buy one, and I wasn't a member, so I joined it a few weeks back, and they just sent me a card. So if I want to buy a lottery ticket, I can buy a lottery ticket. I like to buy a $2 one. I can't, you know, I can't go into the post office. I mean the newsagents, because on my scooter that I drive. So I'm going to be able to buy them online if I want to. But you go in there and people put, they buy some buy lots, so many they spend on. I think, fancy wasting all your money in that. Look at all the craft things you can buy with that. Yeah. Somebody put a thing up there on Facebook the other day about what would you do if you won $1 million. What would you do first? I'd have to buy a house, I suppose, with a pool and a spa. That's too close now. No, that's all right. No, yeah, take it out. If you're not sure, you've got to take it out. If you're not quite sure what you're doing. Yeah, so that's what I'd do. Oh, of course, I'd have that craft room. You know, that craft room with everything in it and all in the right place, and I'd have a floor that I can glide around on my chair, and there's all these things in your head. You've got to have some sort of dreams, don't you? Yeah. And I could have big windows so I could see out, or I could close them, depending, you know, in my craft room if I didn't feel like seeing out. Dreaming. I'm really quite partial to what I got now, so I don't think well, because you'd have to help a few people, wouldn't you? You'd have to do a bit for somebody. You couldn't not do something for somebody that needed it. You'd have lots of friends, wouldn't you? But you'd know who they are. You already know who your friends are, so. A lady here actually in the town won $8 million. she was an elderly lady and she had a big family, and got 10 minutes, and poor thing, she was only alive a little while after, which was a shame, but it's a lot of money. And I heard once somebody over there in America or something, they win really big lottery things. Well, why don't I take $2 in? I think I might win 20,000, so I won't be buying a house, will I? Probably about 20,000 or something, or maybe 5, or whatever the jackpot goes off at. It won't be much. Better than nothing, I suppose. I can buy something nice. I don't need to buy anything nice anyway. Always can get what we need. We always get what we need. God always makes sure we get what we need. Whether we really... Now, I'm going to take this back through the back, but I'll go right to the edge here. Okay. So I've got this big needle again. And three's going through it really good. If you get a wool needle, that's a good idea, but some of them haven't got a point on them, so maybe not. This wasn't come out of probably a darning pack that I might have had, darning things in it. So if I go back through there, I'm not going to, because I can feel that it's stuck on all the pieces here that I've got. So I've got to take it back through here so it's not going to catch any of that. There we go. There you go. So I didn't want it to catch, don't pull it too tight. So some of these are not coming through together. Come on. And pull one at a time because you don't want to wreck it. Oh dear. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I was watching one of these the other day and I thought, I've got my work up this far, too far. I need to lay it down a bit for you, don't I? I do need to lay it down a bit. I should be able to put this last one with this needle here over the top of that there. Should be. That should come up there a bit further. Why is it way down there? I might have to pull it through a bit. It should go there. Okay. Now these here, I might have to do them one at a time. Where's the thing? Where's the split? Here. Top one, I'll just pull it a bit. Hang on. Can't see what's going on. No, that's not it. No. That's it. Right. This one can lift up a bit. I don't think that looks too bad. I think that's pretty cool. It's only got to skew with a bit, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to cut this off now, and I will use my needle and thread. I'll leave it on there because I think it's easier to knot the thing itself if you get your needle on there. Just put it through that one. And then I'll put a little stitch here, like so. Now this is going to need, if you're putting it in your book, you're going to need a little piece glued to this if you turn it into a book. But we can glue something on the back of there so you can't see all the stitches and stuff. Okay. This part here where I joined it together is not looking good for me. It's upsetting me. It'll be fine though. We're not going to worry too much. I've only got 10 minutes and I really wanted to do some more on this, so I'll just do a bit in the middle. In the middle. Yeah, right. How about we put some French knots in there? I think I got held up a fair bit. Actually, I might whip stitch that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to whip stitch this piece around the edge because I want it to be a bit more, I don't know, something I want to do with this. It'll come out on the piece of work, don't you worry. I need it to, it's annoying me because it doesn't look level enough to me. And if I whip stitch it round here, it might straighten it out a bit, I hope. So if I do that, and then when I come on here next time, I can finish it off. I'm sorry for not doing all of it today. But it's really annoying me. I can't leave it like that. So if I go around here with the whip stitch, I'm going backwards in my thread, right, and doing this. I did this on my crazy patchwork, I think, the other day, which I haven't put up yet, but it might be before this anyway. You will get to see it, because I wanted something different around the edge anyway. I didn't want to do the same thing as I'd done last week, which was this stitch. So you go in under these pieces. Hang on, did I miss one? Wait a minute. I think I did. It's supposed to go under that bit there, Sonya. Go backwards. So we're doing it with the back of the needle, because otherwise the needle will get caught in the... Let's go around in there. The needle will get caught in your thread. Will stick into your thread. Oh, still making it wrong. Hang on. We get back through there. Now I've run and mixed it up. Oh, I nearly finished, I suppose. I hope it doesn't turn off before you finish seeing me fix this. I really do, because it's dreadful what I've done. I've done it telling you is not what not to do, and doing it myself flat out. Right. I go along, and if I just take my mind off it just for a couple of seconds, I've lost the plot. I've obviously lost the plot. Right, so that's going under there, and it's making it curl up a little bit, but because might have pulled it a bit too tight. I'll try not to do that. Now, let's get this through here and get on with this. Come on. Got a few minutes. Okay, so go behind that one with your thread. With the back of your needle. Oh, now it's all pulling up because I haven't got them all at two different lengths. Get through there quickly. Righto. Yeah, through there. I don't think that's right. I've done something wrong here. Through this bit. Just keep going. Not worrying about it. Right. A bit there, because look, you're under that one. Maybe I'm thinking, have I missed one? I did. Oh dear, I did. How could I have? I've got it going under there. Oh, this one might be just a bit longer than the others or something like that. Looks a bit like that, because I haven't missed it at all. Look at that, Sonya, you haven't missed it. Just keep going. It'll be fine by the time I finish. I'm sure it will be. And I'm really a bit worried. See, the felt, the needle will go through the felt too, or even the back end of it will, if you're not careful. So, oh dear. Well, I'll have to fix it. I'll come back and I'll fix it. But I want to go around here. If you do yours and do this, okay, and don't muck it up like I did. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to go back and see what I've done wrong there, because I've done something. But you just keep going around the outside of this, and until you get to the end. And that looks really cool, doesn't it? Except, oh, look at that. There's different there to there. You know what happened? I must have been taking it a different way. Looping it through different. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off the knot at the beginning of it. Take this tiny bit undone that I've started out here, because the rest of it looks alright. And then I'm just going to keep going the way I'm going, and hopefully as I get to this side I'll be fixing it as I get to there, okay? Where I've started to go wrong. Yeah, look, see, that's just not right. And I'll take it through to the back if I can. Stay up there, don't try to get me. Righto. I better go. Come on. Yeah, well, when you get caught up with something, you don't want to leave it, do you? It's just how things are. I suppose I could make two of these, put both of them at one after the other. so I can show you it all finished. I'm going to go now and I'll come back in a minute and I'll finish this. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.